Speedbird 851, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Hey everyone, welcome to DJ's Aviation. What's next for Qantas exactly? It's been a while since any proper Qantas news has actually been covered here on the channel, and I thought what better time to do it than now. In fact, in recent days we've had some new developments over a potential new route out of Perth, Qantas's current hub for European operations. That location will be revealed as we progress in this video. Until then, it's time we take a little bit of a look into Project Sunrise. What's happening with it since we last covered it? Well, not a whole lot, unsurprisingly. While many would have expected potentially a new firm choice to be decided, as far as we know, Qantas is still considering both Airbus and Boeing for fulfilling Project Sunrise, the ambition to fly non-stop from Sydney to London and Melbourne to New York. In saying this, the A350-1000 ULR, or Ultra Long Range, a yet-to-be-released variant of the A350 series, is actually shaping up to be the favourite, as it offers Qantas almost everything they need in an aircraft. In addition, it's been rumoured that a potential joint order with the A350-900s could be a possibility. It won't be long though until we do finally find out which aircraft they've chosen, as it's highly likely they'll place an order in 2019. Now, in regards to routes, the destination I want to discuss is Paris, France. This has been on the radar for some time now with Qantas, and it does seem discussions are ramping up. According to many, it'll be early 2019 when we hear the next European destination from the airline. Frankfurt, in addition to Paris, is now also on the cards in the future, with additional 787s at their disposal, as well as whatever aircraft they select for Project Sunrise. Expansion will definitely be executed in every shape and form. If Qantas launched Paris flights, you wouldn't be able to fly on that service until likely very late 2019 or even 2020, when those additional 787s I was talking about do come into the mix. In recent days though, we've seen the Weekend West publish an article detailing how a top-level meeting will be occurring in Sydney at some point during the next 2 weeks. This meeting will be put in place to discuss terminal use at Perth Airport. Specifically though, the terminal use rides heavily also on the launch of these Perth to Paris flights. The Perth Airport Chairman and Chief Executive will meet with Qantas CEO Alan Joyce to discuss future plans. You may be thinking to yourself, why on earth are terminals playing a part in the launch of this service? Currently similar to what's going on with Emirates and Rolls-Royce, Qantas and Perth Airport have reached an impasse over the location of a number of their flights. Notably, their Johannesburg service, which was put on hold due to the problems, has been the one to take the hit from this impasse and discussions. With the undecided nature of the two parties, it's meant that the Perth to Paris service cannot launch anytime soon, even if Qantas wants it to launch. The Perth Airport chairman went on to comment to the West, "Our ultimate aim is to provide West Australians with the airport they both need and deserve, an airport that has the capacity, amenity and efficiency to deliver passengers a seamless quality travel experience," adding, "This meeting will be a great opportunity for us to discuss with Qantas their future growth needs and to show them how we can help achieve their goals through a move to the proposed airport central terminal complex." Terminal usage has been on the forefront of many people's minds, with plans for Qantas to relocate when the airport is expanded. A spokesperson commented saying, "The vast majority of airlines have signed new agreements, with the remaining airlines expected to do so shortly. Our aeronautical services agreement negotiations with Qantas have also resulted in a proposed reduction in charges." Despite all this though, in late 2017, Alan Joyce, while speaking to Australian Business Traveller, did note that the airline had rights for the very first time to Paris. These rights were for daily services. Last time they were only able to do 3 weekly. This is ultimately not what Qantas would have wanted to be doing at the time. It's not economical for them. With only 3 flights a week, it's very difficult on routes like that to truly attract passengers, as ultimately, Paris is a very popular destination year-round for many travellers. And anyone willing to go to Paris would struggle having to work around the limited 3 weekly services on offer by Australian airline Qantas. The rights to daily services changes the game and means providing a number of things go in the favour of Qantas, flights can be launched from Perth hopefully at the end of next year. What if this doesn't occur though? Well, with Project Sunrise still a few years away, including the arrival of the aircraft, depending on the amount ordered, it is a possibility that they could do Sydney to Paris or Melbourne to Paris, alongside their direct flight to London, with whatever aircraft they choose for Project Sunrise. The underlying problem, though, is the relationship between the two parties and coming to an agreement. Ultimately, it is preventing a number of things from occurring, like the Paris flight and the Johannesburg flight. If this can be completely cleared out, then the future will indeed be very bright, especially with the excellent results of their new direct QF9 and QF10 service from Perth to London and back. What are your thoughts on the news, and do you want to see Qantas in Paris or Frankfurt, or maybe both? Let me know in the comment section below. Personally, I think it'd be very cool to see them both in Paris and Frankfurt, and potentially Rome and Amsterdam, as it strengthens the Qantas network and allows me and other Australians to travel places directly in Europe, which makes it much easier. I'd like to thank you very much for your continued support on every single video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to drop it a like, and I do look forward to you all joining me in the next one.